our Hopper Villa restoration project. I will tell you something about history of this place. Hopper Villa was built in 1937 by two brothers, Haw and Haw. They are founders of famous Tiger Balm, and they come from Burma to build this villa in Singapore. Original name was Tiger Balm Garden, and was located at Basir Banjang Road. Hopper Villa contains more than 1,000 statues and more than 150 giant dioramas, which show us scenes from Chinese folklore, history, and culture, and also Confucianism. As I mentioned, brother Ho and Fa, their names means tiger and leopard, and you can see that on the main entrance at Hopper Villa. Opening hours, this villa is from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. and admission is free. I'll show you now a current attraction at this place. One of the most popular is 10 Courts of Hell. In this place, at the first court trial, you can see a queen how to conduct a trial, and you should be punished or rewarded. It depends from the crime which you did in the past. So, for example, for corruption, you should be frozen into the blocks of ice, or for prostitutes, thrown into a pool of blood and drawn. The other attraction are Journey to the West, where we have a monk who rode on the white horse, travel from China to West to find Buddhist scriptures. And also 24 filler exemplars, The Legend of the White Snakes, also known as a Madam of White Snakes. And we have so many operas, films, and shows according to this legend. Romance of the Three Kings and the Laughing Buddha are also well known. So every of the statues has own historical story in this place. Nowadays, it's really easy to get in Hopper Villa because Singaporean builds Circle Line. So, and also you have bus transport and a small parking in front of the villa. So, Winston will continue.
Okay, so based on what she has actually, Yelena has actually explained, we actually went out to do a market survey in order to find out what are some of the further improvements that we can make to Hopper Villa to actually bring in more visitors. Okay, so one of the few questions that we asked, okay, is whether has people actually heard of Hopper Villa? And from our market survey, we actually realized that at least 80% of the people have actually heard about Hopper Villa. Okay, and out of these 80%, in fact about 75% has actually been there before. Okay, but the thing about this 75% of people is that most of them has actually went more than 1 year ago. Okay, so only a couple of them actually went there recently and such. So what we are looking at is to actually bring in these people who have actually went there in the past, found nothing interesting, and come back for more. Okay, so in order to find out how can we actually do that, we actually ask them, okay, what are some of the things that would attract them to go to Hopper Villa? And we found that performance and guided tours are one of the more popular things that they want to have and want to see. Okay, so with that we actually came up with a plan to actually improve our Hopper Villa, which is split in 4 different phases. Okay, the first phase that we are going to get is to close Hopper Villa during the last quarter of this year. Okay, in order to do major renovation works. Okay, then we'll be reopening Hopper Villa at the start of next year. Okay, and then going on to phase 3, we'll continuously add on new stuff. Okay, to ensure that visitors will continue coming back to Hopper Villa. Okay, and in our final phase, okay, we'll add on more new attractions in order to keep them coming back for more things, more exciting things. Okay, so with that, let's go on to the first phase of the renovation. Okay, with the renovation, what we are looking at is to, of course, do repainting works. Okay, for those people who have went to Hopper Villa before, you realize that most of the statues there are pretty run down. Okay, some of the paintworks are dropping off, and you can see some of the cracks over there. So this is one of the things that we will be working on. Next, we have to include more information board over there, especially to explain what those exhibitions, what those statues is about, and probably some of the legends that is behind it. Okay, and of course, we want to introduce mini golf into the area, so by using the structures that are already there. So this will give kids something to have fun and play with. Okay, so in this phase, we will be beginning our renovation, our construction on the mini golf course. Okay. Then we also want to do refurbishment of the staging area by turning this area. Okay, the stage area is actually at the back behind of this fence. Okay, so you can see that it looks very run down with trees growing all over it, with weeds growing all over it, and turning it into a place that people can sit down and enjoy and be comfortable over there to watch the performance. And next, we also want to clean the water in the preparation for our second phase, which later on I'll let my other consultants to explain more to you. Okay, in terms of cleansing the water, if you take a look, the water is just disgusting. Okay, and turn it into something that people will want to go in and enjoy, okay, especially in a hot weather. Okay, so this is one of the things that we are looking at. Okay, and of course, apart from that, in order to prepare for our reopening, okay, we actually decided to come up with a new marketing plan on our new target audience in order to bring in more visitors, and at the same time, recruiting performers for our performance later on. Okay, so in terms of our marketing, we will want to increase our online presence. Because if now you take out your phone, you try go online and googling Haw Villa, all you can find is actually all the reviews on those blogger sites, on those trip sites, trip advisors, all this kind of thing. So Haw Villa, they don't have their own site to actually attract and show potential customers or potential visitors what they are all about. So we want to use social media and of course have them to set up their own website in order to get their online presence going. Okay, next, okay, we'll be targeting at families and also kids. Okay, because families, as you know, they will have kids around, and if let's say we are able to get the kids to want to go, the families will definitely go along. So these are the two main group of people who will be progressing. Okay, and within the whole week itself, every day definitely, just for people who may not have been there before, they will be able to see the same story, and every week they can come back for more to see the storylines itself. So instead of getting people who just go down, sit down at their home, watch TV, probably after that get short-sighted, now they can go to Haw Villa and enjoy the scenery over there while watching the performance. Okay, and of course, most importantly, we are planning to make it free, at least for the initial few months, in order to get people to be hyped out and create the buzz. So in order to do that, we will also be inviting certain media personalities and reporters into there to film the performance also. Okay, and of course, we will be working with Arts Theatre of Singapore Limited because they are one of the associate members of SFCCA. Okay, School of the Arts, LaSalle, and TAS Theatre Company Singapore Limited. So for the two companies, they are actually more very Chinese based into probably into this kind of area. So that's why we want to work with them. And of course, with the schools, we will be able to get probably interns, or probably they will be able to send their students, okay, to give them more exposure. So this will be one of the ways whereby we can cut our costs in terms of the performance area. Okay, and these group of people, they will be our performance partners. So they will help us to choreograph and plan out the performance itself, because this is what they are good at. Okay, and of course, the future of performance, we are not just going to stick with just that 3 stories that I mentioned just now. We are going to implement things like the Legend of the White Snake, Romance of the Three Kingdoms. I think most Chinese will hear about this story before. Okay, Feng Shen Bang, Legend of Ji Gong. Okay, 5 classics and the 4 books are actually a few of the very Chinese, it's part of the Chinese culture. They actually teach a lot of Chinese values, okay, through the books itself. So with this, okay, so with these few books, we are planning to base, okay, the cultures, the stories, and in fact, the kind of values that they can teach from within these books, okay, and put it into a performance in order to teach